I'm going to show you how I generated £90,000 of profit on this 1960s bungalow, and I didn't even need planning permission. So today I'm going to talk you through the layout that I used in order to refurbish this 1960s bungalow and generate the client over £90,000 in profit when they sold it. So let's get into today's video and check out this bungalow remodel.
Now this is the bungalow layout that we had. The existing front elevation, or what we call the principal elevation, was this point here. So actually this area here was actually classed as the rear elevation. Now that made a massive difference for planning. We did have to argue it a little bit with the planning officer to basically state that this area at the front is the principal elevation, so therefore this is the rear in this location. Now why that makes a difference is that where the garage is at the moment, that means that that is actually the rear elevation where we can use permitted development rights to do potentially a 4-metre extension. So that would mean that we could extend pretty much all the way across the back of that property, which creates us the extra space that we need in order to change this layout massively. Now, the existing sort of road came round like this. The existing driveway was currently here. Didn't use planning at all. We went straight in with technical drawings for building control. We did do a certificate of lawfulness in order to make sure that we got the paperwork when they come to sell the property. But what we pretty much did is we demolished the garage, but we rebuilt the garage in this location here. So we added that's the only space that we added on, and then we reconfigured the rest of the property. So what we did is, because we demolished the garage and we hadn't got anything there, we created then a walkway through here. So this then became the new front door entrance into the property and the new principal elevation. We then created in this area a WC, so we had a little toilet that we could access off the hallway. We then took out the majority of the walls within this property, so there's only a few walls that remained inside this property, and I'll put across through them as I go. But essentially we then created a corridor down this area in the shape of a dogleg. We got rid of this porch at the front because it was no longer the front entrance, and we then put a window in this location. We took out this wall and we took out a section of this wall. We kept the existing door here that was into the original kitchen. Now this area then became a bedroom, so we took this wall out and we moved this over, so we created a ensuite area here. So this was ensuite. This actually became a walk-in wardrobe. This lounge dining room area then became the master bedroom. We blocked up the doorway here, so you've got bedroom 1, bedroom 2. We actually put a mezzanine area in this with a ladder here, so that made like a bunk bed area. The lounge and dining room then became the master bedroom. So what we actually did was we moved this wall here, brought this wall across, and then closed this area off. This then had a door in and became the main bathroom with the window here. We then fitted in alongside this, we then fitted in a ensuite with the door in. We used part of this for the window and then blocked up the rest of this area, and that became the master bedroom. We moved the door then, so the door opened here. There was a door then into this walk-in wardrobe. So the master bedroom that was now located here had walk-in wardrobe, ensuite. We had a main bathroom for the other room. We've also got an ensuite for this front bedroom. Then we took through a doorway from our new corridor, and we took out all of these walls here in order to create a big open plan space. We then added in a large bifold door here. So we've got a bifold door in this location, and then we added in a window in here in order to get some natural daylight in that room to make it really bright, really open. So then what we were able to do then was we created the kitchen that ran along this area with a nice big island. Dining room then came in this location, and then we had the sofa with TV on the wall here as like a medial wall. We also added in, so because this area was now a single story roof, we actually had a pitched roof that run into a flat roof like this. So what we did in this walkway is we had some roof lights here that allowed all the natural daylight to come in down to here. And then we had a nice big roof lantern over this area, again, to get all the natural daylight in through the top of the roof, plus the daylight through these big bifold doors, and then some extra laid light through this window. But what we had done is actually change this property. So this became the front principal elevation. This was now the side of the building, but with a very simple extension on the side, knocking down the garage, rebuilding a single story pitched roof under permitted development, because essentially that was the back of the property. So this is where you can use permitted development to its best in order to gain the extra space without having to go through that 8-week process of planning and dealing with the planning officers. So we cut all of that out for the client, and we went straight into technical drawings in order to detail this scheme, and pretty much as soon as the client got the keys, they could start work straight away. Now these are the sorts of layouts and ideas I go through when I do my online consultations in order to give clients to unbox the potential of what they could do with the property that they are potentially going to buy, or maybe they're looking to extend and they just want to know potentially what they could do with the property to begin with, so they can have a conversation with a professional or a designer moving forward, but they sort of have some idea of what they want and what they can do with the space.
If you're looking to extend or buy a property, then check out my online consultation. I'll put the link in here and I'll put the link in the description. So if you're looking to purchase a property and you're not sure whether or not you can change the layout or whether you can extend the property, it might be the perfect house in the perfect location, but the layout just doesn't work for you, then you can get 30 minutes advice with me where I can go through and show you what you can do with the layout and give you advice on what the potential of that property would be. Equally, we can compare two properties, or if you're simply looking to extend your property and you're not too sure where to start, then jump on a consultation. I'll walk you through everything that you need to do to start with, so that at least when you sit down with a professional, you know exactly the sorts of things you need to discuss. So don't forget to click on the link below and book your online consultation. And if you're enjoying today's content, then don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.